In 1902, Miss Smith had 17 students ranging from ages 6 to 12. She taught in her one-room schoolhouse, grades 1 through 8. She was a master of her craft. Her craft was reading, writing, and arithmetic. When she taught arithmetic to a 6-year-old, it was different from teaching a 12-year-old. The ones who were just learning how to count were in the same room as the ones practicing long division and learning about fractions. One of her pupils was Albert Einstein's second cousin. Another grew up to be the village idiot. Miss Smith taught them all, and everyone benefited from her teachings. She was the master of her craft. In a setting like this, it was important for Miss Smith to keep order. For this purpose, she kept a narrow stick that she used to whip the children who misbehaved. Her authorization for this necessary evil came directly from the Holy Book, which said, "Spare the rod and spoil the child." Down the road a ways was a little one-room country church. The one who taught there did not have the advantage of beating his parishioners with a stick. Instead, he kept order by threatening them with the fires of hell. He too taught those of various levels of ability. The ones who were just learning to obey the basic laws of Moses were in the same room as those learning universal love or contemplative prayer. The great teachers of the past had these same problems. Jesus himself had to teach both beginners and sages, and his scribes dutifully recorded his teachings. But the scribes forgot one important thing. They forgot to tell us readers whether we were reading what Jesus taught the beginners or what he taught the sages, the grade 1s or the grade 4s or the grade 6s. Modern readers have to sort that out for themselves. And unfortunately, we are not the masters of our craft. We were so much better at learning when we were children, so much better than now. When we were 7 years old, we easily accepted the reality of our position in the class. Of course, a 10-year-old knows more than us. We're only 7. Of course, a grade 5 has a greater knowledge of arithmetic than a grade 2. But adults operating at the level of grade 2 in spirituality or religion have great difficulty with those operating at grade 5 level. For some reason, adults with a grade 2 understanding of spirituality shun the understandings of the grade 5s. How strange. It's like they know how to add and subtract, but enthusiastically reject algebra, geometry, and trig. How very strange. It's not like they're rejecting the concept of learning certain subjects. Certainly, we all have the right to not know certain topics. But there's a big difference between not knowing and enthusiastically rejecting. Why are those with lesser knowledge and education in spiritual things so intolerant of those who know more? Perhaps those ancient grade 2 teachings about the fires of hell have scared them too much. Perhaps that's why they're afraid to check the grade 3 curriculum.